I get a flash, nigga, with baguettes. We just seen an op and we sent him that hat. And it been so long, so the vibes.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? Back with another video here. Today we're watching JiDion's I Quit video. Posted about 6 hours ago. I don't really know what it's about, for I just seen it on my For You page. I'm gonna react to it real quick.
Yo, man. So, yo, what's good, y'all, man? So, this is genuinely gonna be my last video ever like this. I'm never gonna make a video like this again, but, you know, obviously you guys know what's all going on.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I think he's talking about the when he got arrested. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know a lot about it. I do know that it was about the squatter thing, I think. And he got his viewers arrested or something like that.
You guys saw me.
I think that's what happened.
You guys saw Cole's video and everything, and I did a reaction to it, kind of like, oh no, this wasn't right. This is how it happened. Da 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 da. But genuinely, during the last few weeks, I've done a lot of just like inward reflection, and I've been talking to my fiance a lot, and I just kind of came to realize,
I forgot here
what I was doing wrong. And
forgot you said
also came to realize that truly your boy was spiraling. You know, I was genuinely losing the plot. And I have to say, like, genuinely, I feel like a hypocrite, you know, because just a couple videos ago, I was saying how what Alex was doing was a distraction from the bigger mission. And then I come along doing what I was doing, and if anything, it was an even bigger distraction from the mission. You know what I mean? Now I had to pay 6+ figures for my lawyer fees, and then my fans' lawyer fees and everything. And that money could have been used for the betterment of society, but now it's being used in the legal system. You know what I mean? And it's just completely unnecessary, and it's completely my fault. And while I still don't think I committed a crime, I still do think that, you know, genuinely, I was just being not only just an ass, but annoying. And I've come to realize that, you know, genuinely, streaming makes me the worst me. You know, thinking back on it, every quote-unquote controversy, not even quote-unquote, every controversy and everything that I've ever got into, anytime I trended on Twitter for something negative, it's always been for some streaming clip. You know, like the first one that comes to mind is the Pokemon situation, and the second one that comes to mind is, you know, the Logan Paul thing. And then
what's the Logan Paul one? 5 minute Logan Paul.
Besides all that, like, bro, I've been in countless beefs, and a majority, I would say probably like 85% of those beefs have come from streaming, you know? And I think what it is genuinely is, you know, I don't think it's a good thing to just look at a chat for hours on end, and you're just like in real time getting opinions of people. And then, you know, I know probably some of my other streamers can attest to this. You know, you see somebody in the chat say boring or L stream or something like that, and then it flips a switch in you where you want to be more entertaining, and you want to, you know, pump up the levels and everything, and you want to entertain. And I think the reason why I gravitated so much to streaming is because I think I'm just like a instant gratification person, and there is no better instant gratification than you streaming.
Yeah, what does instant gratification mean? I don't know what that is.
Because when you make a video,
the pleasure. Okay.
you don't get that instant gratification. You can know you made a fire video, kind of like my going to the most racist town in America video. Like, I know that was a fire video, but it took like a month plus to get it edited and perfect. And then when I posted it, you know, it didn't pop off at first. It was actually a 10 out of 10. And then over time, it grew and grew and grew, and it did what I thought it was going to do. But it wasn't instant gratification. Whereas when you stream, you know, you can have streams where right out the gate you have, you know, thousands, tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of people watching you then and there, and then people are clipping you like right away and stuff like that, and you get that instant gratification. But
no, I can't relate to this, bro. I don't get 10,000 views. false advertising, bro.
realizing that's not good for me. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's bad for everybody
Whoa, I
because
just peeked. He got peak. Why is he a peak on the bottom, but mid on the top? No one in the no one likes My Hero Academia. That shitty
people
ass
like
anime, bro.
Queso and Jinxie and a bunch of other streamers who can stream and not, causing controversies and just keep it
I
entertaining.
mean, they stay
Genuinely,
in their
I'm not that
rooms.
guy, pal. I'm gonna be real.
You're not that guy, man. Trust me, you're not
So,
that guy.
like, I'm not on here, apologizing or anything because I don't owe you guys an apology. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't affect any of y'all.
So, hold on.
But I do want to say that I see where I was wrong 1,000%. And to the people I do owe an apology to, I've given them to them, to the boys.
Now I did see a little bit of the when he got arrested, the video, the body cam thing. He was, I guess, being entitled when he was like, "Hey, you know who I am, man. You know who I am. I'm multi-millionaire. You know that." But I mean, in his own words, he did say that um something about being. He was just saying it because that's what he would want to do. He was trying to scare them off. I guess I don't. That's not what he said in his own words. I'm just rewording it a little bit.
Who got arrested. They're all 18 plus, by the way. I know a lot of people were saying that they were minors. They're all 18 plus, but still, I put them in that situation, and they didn't have to be. And at the end of the day, I shouldn't have ever been there.
Yeah.
With my values as a Christian, I haven't been moving like that, man. And I've been falling back to my old self. And I've seen some of you guys in the comment section calling it out, like, JiDion, you're going back to your old self. You know what I mean? Da da da. Like dibbling, dabbling in pranks and stuff like that. And even though Joe wasn't doing a good thing by squatting at his mom's house and stuff like
Yeah.
that. At the end of the day, who am I to just troll and stuff? I have so many other better things I should be doing. Like that time and money I spent getting that stream set up could have been for a bunch of catches. You know what I mean? Getting bad people off the streets.
Of course.
And so what I'm here to
I mean, isn't squatting bad? I don't really know what squatting really is, but isn't that bad, I guess? I don't really know.
pretty much say is the shenanigans are stopping. The shenanigans are over. And genuinely, like, this was a very...
Him saying genuinely reminds me of Dabo. I don't know why. Like, when Dabo says genuinely, bro, genuinely, it just sounds like that. I don't know.
Experience that I really needed.
But you can kind of tell he's taking this serious because he's not, like, he's in a monotone sound. You can tell he's a little serious.
It could have been something worse. It could have been something horrible that I could never come back from. You know what I mean? So I'm just blessed that God let it be something like this, that I put myself in a situation like this to where I can actually rebound and do better. And you know what? Genuinely, to the Woodhaven Police Department, I see where you guys are coming from, Like, bro, you're a small town, and you got this YouTuber having fans coming all over the place and stuff like that. You guys have never probably had anything like that happen in your town before. And, quiet towns like to stay quiet. And, to Officer Mitchell, I called you out of your name multiple times. You feel me? Like, if I,
What did you say?
I would arrest somebody too if I was getting called out of my name like that. So, genuinely, I feel like there's a lot of blame to go around. And I feel like a lot of the blame has to be pointed right back at me. It has to be directed at me. And it rightfully so, man. Bro, I'm getting spammed up with I'm a multimillionaire. And, genuinely, like, bro, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Genuinely, it doesn't bother me like that because it humbled me. It humbled me. The whole situation humbled me. And I'm just... The reason why I titled the video what I titled it is because I'm never going to stream again.
Damn.
Genuinely, I love streaming, but it's just too much bad comes with it. And I don't know how to control myself. And so the best way to control myself is to distance myself. And so I just can't stream anymore. And I won't stream anymore because I actually want to be here for the betterment of society. And what I was doing during that stream wasn't for the betterment of society. Now, police resources are being wasted and judicial resources are being wasted. And, bro, I've dropped 6+ figures on fighting this legally. You know what I mean? And it's just all just unnecessary garbage. And it was garbage content, too. And the crazy thing is, from 2024 to now, I was making good content, getting actual bad people off the streets.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy that I told myself that wasn't enough, And I think it's just, kind of just seeing all my friends, like seeing Canel do his thing with streaming, seeing Kai, seeing people I know like Speed and all of them doing their thing with streaming. And it's like, oh man, I'm like, I want to go back. And it's like, I'm tempting myself. And then I always just like go back into the streaming stuff when really I should have left that alone, because you guys remember the video where I said that I was done bothering society. And bro, look at what I was doing. Just bothering society, being a nuisance. You know what I mean? And I was blessed to find something that wasn't nuisance, actually cleaning up the streets, getting predators off the streets. And instead of just sticking with that and doing that, I got distracted and I got greedy and I wanted to go back into doing, slop content. And, genuinely, I don't think if I went through the situation, I think I would have kept on making this slop content. And genuinely, I think if I would have kept on making this slop content, who knows, I could have affected somebody seriously, like where it would be irreparable and couldn't be fixed. So I quit streaming, I quit nuisance stuff, I quit all that, and I genuinely just want to do good for society. I want to make society better, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I just came on here to say that. And one other thing I've also realized is, bro, I'm gonna be real, y'all. I don't know, man. It's like I got a temper on me. I really do. And people that watch my streams, you guys see it all the time where it's like I get triggered. You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, the officers were just doing their jobs and I was just getting triggered. And I was acting like a Karen. I had a Karen moment. I feel like we're all due for a Karen moment, but, mine was on camera. And luckily, I feel like we all go through moments like this in life. Not like mine, but we all go through moments like this in life where we're not our best self.
Yeah.
But, not everybody has their best self put on camera to millions of people. And genuinely, I wish everybody could have that experience, because when you have that happen, it makes you do reflection. And so, you know what? Weirdly enough, bro, I want to go back to Woodhaven and I want to catch a pred there. I want to actually have a good relationship in that city. If you guys are still calling them or causing them any ruckus or anything, please stop. Do not do that on my behalf. Do not do that at all, man. They're actually out there protecting and serving. And it's a quiet neighborhood, you know what I mean? And I made it not quiet, I'll be honest. And this isn't any PR damage or anything, because, I'm going to be real with you guys. Genuinely, like, the situation didn't affect anything. If I was clout demoning off of it, I would have just been like, oh yeah, like kind of like what I was doing before, making jokes about it and stuff like that. But now I'm realizing that I don't want to do this. I want to mature. I was maturing, then I let myself regress, and now I want to keep on maturing, and I want to move on from this. And just because I want to move on from it doesn't mean you guys have to move on for it. I really don't care what you guys do, because like I was saying earlier, I realized I have a fragile ego, bro. I have a fragile ego where, like, I let comments and things people say affect me. And so I saw something that Scarlett Johansson said, and it's crazy. Like,
What's Scarlett Johansson again? Scarlett. Oh, Black Widow. Why did you just say Black Widow?
Also said that she has a fragile ego. So the way she combats it is she just doesn't read comments about herself. And I realized, like, the last couple of days, I feel like the reason why I got to this point is because I haven't been reading comments. It's because I haven't been looking at videos about me talking about the situation. And it's letting me come to a more clearer view, because I feel like if I was watching that content,
Guys, I'm sorry, this video is supposed to be serious, but God, his hair. What happened?
Other people talking about me, you know, I get all riled up and stuff like that. And it's like, bro, why am I
I don't know.
doing
I just
that?
can't stop
You know,
looking at
no
it.
one told me to react to these videos and stuff like that or anything, you know? And so, like, when I post this video, I'm not going to read comments or anything. This isn't for any damage control stuff. So you guys can say whatever you want in the comments. I'm not going to read it
Bro,
because I'm going to be real. I can't handle
what?
it.
Say anything. Say anything, right? Boom. So I
But
can
you know
say
what I
anything,
can
man. I
handle?
said
I
that.
can handle these preds, and I can handle making a difference in society, and that's what I'm gonna keep on doing. And yeah, so I guess you know what I do want to say one thing. I do want to apologize for one thing, and that is I apologize for the distractions. I apologize for the slop content, and I apologize for pretty much forgetting about the mission. You know what I mean? This mission is so much more important than that slop content that I was posting.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. We're going to be back on the mission. We're going to be posting the prey catches. And we're going to be going
Yeah, I
further
mean,
and
I haven't
doing
seen
our
him post a
thing
pred
with a
catch in a
higher
minute,
velocity
bro.
and with a higher ferocity. I think that's the word I was looking for. And so I appreciate you guys, man. If you guys have no idea what's going on with this, go check out
Generally
Code's
maxing
legal
as a
video. You guys can see me getting
millionaire.
arrested and stuff. That pretty much breaks down the whole thing. But we're on to better things. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm on to better things. I'm on to just doing pretty much the status quo,
He spammed the word genuinely, bro.
usual, catching preds and posting it
He's genuinely
and just
sad.
dipping off. And you
He's
guys are
like
gonna
being
see,
genuinely
like,
serious, bro.
I'm gonna if you guys see me raging in a prey catch or whatever, it's probably a old one, but I'm gonna be watching myself even while I'm dealing with police. Like if a police officer isn't taking our evidence seriously, it's
Wow.
like, bro, being calm, cool, and collected is way better than having a screaming match and stuff like that. And you know, the Bible says, "Be harmless as a dove and wise as a serpent." And I haven't been moving like that. But I've been yapping now. I really don't got anything else to say. That's all I got to say, man. So I appreciate you guys. And no more slop content, no more streams. So if you guys have been enjoying the streams, no more, man. It's just going to be straight preg content and nothing else, man. You guys don't need to know about my life. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I don't know anything about your guys' lives. You feel me? And, you know, I'm not in charge of your guys' entertainment. The only thing I'm in charge with is trying to get as many preds as I can as possible. That's it. You know, I'm not here to make you laugh. I'm not here to like, you know, I'm not here to do any of that. And I realize that now. You know, I'm not the same JiDion. And I was trying to go back to be the old JiDion, trying to go back to being prime JiDion. But, you know, prime JiDion is
Prime Junior was something else, bro. God, Prime Junior was something else. I used to watch Junior every day.
growing up and realizing that, hey,
Gosh,
the stuff that I found amusing
every single
before
video,
shouldn't be
so
the same
funny.
stuff I find amusing as a man. And bro, believe it or not, I'm 25.
Damn,
I know I look old as hell, but
thought
I'm
he was like
25
30.
years old. You feel me?
At least starting the family now.
Need to grow up. I need to take accountability, and I need to mature. I need to actually be in people trying to hurt kids off the streets. So yeah, yo, that's it. That's the end of my TED talk. Sorry about the distractions. And Woodhaven Police Department, after all this legal stuff is all situated, bro, I would love to do something with you guys and work with you guys' department and potentially help better your guys' community. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we cross it. So, yeah, without any further ado, peace, y'all.
WGDon, I feel like he does need to focus on his more prayer catch. Cause like he hasn't. I don't think he's made a prayer catch video in a minute because of the streams. I haven't. Well, at least I haven't seen prayer catches in a minute, bro. I do like when he reacts on stream though, but never gonna see that again, which kinda sucks. But yeah, I guess I digress, man. It's not my YouTube. I mean, I really could care less. I mean, I like watching his podcast videos. They're kind of better than his old videos, honestly. He was in the news pranking people. Like gosh, longest haircut. Like he was the most randomest stuff ever. But I see I later, man.